Hello everybody and welcome to the PRL Malaysian Grand Prix as we take a look at the highlights from my final qualifying run, currently in P7, looking to set my fastest lap on the soft tyres as we come around the last corner, off into the sunset and across the start finish line. Can I improve on my time? Yes I can, with a 1:33.204, which was good enough for 6th on the grid. And indeed the fastest of the runners electing to start on the soft tyres. So we take a look at the pole position, going to Dregler there with a 1:31.6. Jacko with a 1:31.8 in second, who had done a quicker time than that earlier on in practice that night. Craig, good result for him in third. Danny fourth. Heisenberg in the Ferrari fifth. Kidbyers, Honest Crook, my teammate Alex in eighth. And Maz electing not to set a time. He's done that a fair few times and it's worked out for him. Let's see if he can do that again today. You know the drill. 5 lights. When they go out, we are away. Racing in Malaysia. Side by side with Heisenberg in the Ferrari. Danny looking to make a move on her teammate Jacko, going down into turn 1. Craig in the Renault on the inside. I just avoid contact there with Danny as we head through turns 1 and 2. Dregler getting it all wrong and letting Jacko through. And he's side by side with the Renault of Craig as Heisenberg slots into 4th position. I'm side by side with the Sauber of Danny, heading down into turn 3. I take the inside line. We almost made contact, and I managed to get on the brakes later, as never mind my phone going off there in the background. Probably someone tagging me in a shit meme on Facebook. Okay, 5th position, the all-important first lap here at Malaysia. Heisenberg slotting into 4th. Ooh, I nearly get the back end out. And the cars are very twitchy around this track with the new 2017 regulations. Danny now looking to make a move on me here, possibly, as Heisenberg looks at Dregler. They almost made contact, but Danny, Heisenberg gets the rear end out. But while all of that was going on, Danny makes a move back past me and back up into 5th position. And she'll be trying to chase down Heisenberg in the Ferrari as Maznat. We said it at the start, he was going on a different strategy. He was starting on the medium tyres, looking to run as long as he could through to the super softs after his first pit stop. He's currently in 7th position as we stick with a fairly eventful lap 1 then. Not much contact, but very close, clean racing here at the start of the Malaysian Grand Prix. Round the last corner, is Maz going to look to get past me? No, he's not. He doesn't quite have the power. As Jacko sets the fastest lap early in the race with a 1:41.1. Now lap 3 into lap 4. And Maz is going to look to make a move on me here. He's a fair way back, but he does have DRS. And he's a fair bit quicker than me. And, I outbrake myself slightly and get my gear changes wrong going into turn 1. I run a little bit wide. So Maz might have the high ground here for turn 2. And he comes out. The proximity arrows are going red and white, and that's always a bad thing. So a drag race down to turn 3 with Maz in the Red Bull. Has he got me? Yes, he does. So finally, after a couple of corners, Maz manages to get through and he'll head off to chase down Danny Rocks in the Sauber. As we fast forward ahead to lap 14, so 10 laps later, I'm up into 2nd place. And it was Dregler now who was looking to get past me to not compromise his race too much, but this was 4th position, so I wasn't going to give away anything easily to Dregler. As braking, is he going to go down the inside? No, he's not going to get through there. And Maz, you can see on the left of your screen, leading this race by about 10 seconds. But Dregler right up my ginger as we come through these corners now. I'm on the older soft tyres, looking to just make one stop onto the super soft tyres now. And I've got absolutely no grip. And Dregs goes through, but I try and do the crisscross, the classic undercut crisscross move, the crossover. And I drag race him down into the last corner, but he's got fresher tyres. I put it up into rich fuel mix. Can I get him back? No. As we head into the last corner, side by side, and he'll have the benefit of DRS coming out of the last corner. And indeed he does. And he is off into the distance, up into 2nd place. So lap 15 now. And lap 18. No, still lap 15. I'm not sure what's happening here. No, Jacko, I beg your pardon. Lap 16 now. And Dregler got past me, and so did Jacko. And I think Jacko caught me on a part of the track that was a little bit more favourable to him, and he didn't lose too much time getting past me there. I wasn't going to put up a battle because, my tyres at this point were pretty much gone. They were into the 60s or the 70s, and that is not a place you want to be in terms of tyre wear on this game. As we fast forward ahead to lap 18, then as Craig now wants a piece of the Kidbyers passing action. But he goes down on the inside, but no point fighting that one because little does he know I'm coming into the pit. So into the pit lane then, one stop. I was pretty happy with getting through to lap 18 on the soft tyres, considering I did 2 qualifying laps on these tyres as well, if you include the in-lap and the out-lap, or vice versa. So through to lap 19 then. Now the only thing was where I was going to come out and who I would be battling. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be last after coming out of the pits as the McLaren boys. Off come the softs. I can't talk. On go the super softs. And we are out of the pit lane now, and I think our only target, considering we're a fair way ahead of Alex, my teammate, our only target is Danny.
One stop left in this strategy.
And Jeff telling us there's one stop left in this strategy that we are running, but that is not correct. He does this every week. He tells us we've got to make one more stop, which is not the case. And lap 26, and yellow flags off to the left there. You'll see the stricken Renault of Craig. So we managed to gain a position there, but that was very disappointing for him because he was looking pretty good as he showed some pretty good pace earlier in the race. So up into P5 and through to the end of the race. I couldn't quite manage to cut the gap to Danny. The gap was about 7 seconds with a couple of laps to go. I managed to get it down to about 2.4. You can see on your screen there, 2.432 as we cross the line to take 5th position from starting 6th here in Malaysia. As we take a look at the podium getters, and a great win for Jacko. Maz, fantastic result for him in 2nd after starting 9th on the grid on the medium tyres. So he made that work, and Jacko did too. And Dregler, 3rd now, so this championship is well and truly hotting up as we see them spray the champagne on the podium. And the Sauber F1 team along with Danny in 4th. So Sauber 1st and 4th, Red Bull 2nd, Williams 3rd. But it's Jacko reigning supreme in Malaysia. As we take a look at the final results, Jacko there winning by 1.8 seconds. Very close between Maznat and Dregler for 3rd. Danny, his teammate in 4th, Jacko's teammate in 4th for the Sauber team. Kidbyers in 5th, and the McLarens 5th and 6th. Alex taking 6th position, and the rest DNFing. So great result for Alex. Only the 1 lap down, a few penalties, but he did well. And that's all we've got time for, folks. You know the drill. We'll see you next week for the PRL Japanese Grand Prix. Bye for now.